But what we found is that, people, barely 10%. I think what we have is 13% of people said they would vote for him in the Senate primary.
I'm sorry, 13% they said they would vote
for him in the Senate primary. So, 84% saying no, they would not vote for him.
So that 13%, I mean, some people believe that, I mean, I don't. I think he will max out at 2% unless something wild happens, like happened in District 81 when he went from 2 or 3% to 21% because of the Martin Luther King, I'm going to call it incident that all of a sudden made him spike. But 13%, I mean, were you able to determine whether or not they were Republicans, Democrats?
It was basically pretty even across the board. For Republicans, it was about 15%, Democrats 10%. So there wasn't a whole lot of variation across those demographic categories. And so there's no kind of one particular group that's out there supporting David Duke. The only probably one thing we found was that congressional district had some influence, particularly the 5th congressional district, where about a quarter of the respondents from that district said that they would vote for David Duke. But that still meant that 3 out of 4 of them were going to vote against him.
So that was the 5th district, you're saying?
Right.
Okay, so why don't you tell us what the 5th district general boundaries are?
If I am not mistaken, I think that's the northeast part, or I'm not sure if it's northeast part of the state, which includes Monroe and Shreveport, Ouachita County, which was strong David Duke country back when he was running for governor and for Senate. So not really surprised to find those kind of results coming from that particular district.
And he did worse in the 2nd and 3rd district.
Yes. Well, the 2nd district is obviously, it's an overwhelmingly African-American district, overwhelmingly Democratic. But the 3rd district is overwhelmingly Republican and has been moving into the Republican column steadily over the years.
Sure, and that's the Cajun. That's the
Cajun country, yes.
Yeah.
Right, and so no, complete rejection of him in that district. And of course, District 1 is the most Republican district. That's the one that contains St. Tammany. It's, famously conservative and Republican, and complete rejection of David Duke in that district as well.
In fact, let me just say this, that the St. Tammany Republican Party just came out today denouncing him. So obviously, Republicans, they're making statements all the time saying that they are denouncing him.
Right.
Something that didn't happen back in the late 80s, 90s.
Right.
At least not initially. So they've decided, look, we don't want to have anything to do with this guy.
Right, and if my understanding is correct, the state committee is now working on rules for the future to basically bar anyone who's been convicted of a crime or holds such or I should say, extremely racist views, barring them from using the Republican label when they decide to run for office. So not only are they denouncing him now, but they're probably going to try and propose efforts to prevent this from happening again.